Hi, my name's Graham Frame, and I'm here to help you understand about making money from home with an online business. It's a great business to have, but so many people try and get a business going online and they fail, and it ends up costing them money instead of making them money. But an online business can offer you so much. It can offer you freedom in a way that no other business can. Not just financial freedom, not just the freedom of being able to plan your time and your day and even have more time to do the things that you want to do. Those are two very important things. But it also gives you the freedom to operate your business from anywhere you want, anywhere in the world, just from a laptop or a smartphone sometimes. And that's what makes an online business one of the most exciting things that there are. There are other reasons as well, but those are the three biggest ones. I want to ask you, do you have goals and dreams that aren't being met? Do you have ambitions? Do you want to do things in your life that you've not done yet? Do you want to provide a better life for your family, for your loved ones? If you do, what is it that those goals and ambitions need? And in most cases, the starting point for achieving those is going to be cash. So how are you going to get it? How are you going to generate the cash you need to do all the things that you really want to do? Because the reality is, what you've been doing so far is not working. If it was, you wouldn't be here listening to me now. It's time for a change. It's time for you to make the jump, take that leap of faith. It's not easy. It takes courage, but without the courage, you'll never do that. Somebody said something about you can't discover new oceans without leaving sight of the shore, and it does. It takes courage, but without that jump, without that leap of faith, you're not going to progress, and you're going to have regrets. Because in the end, we only regret the chances that we did not take. So what do you think about? How do you think about getting that cash? Do you think about getting lucky maybe? A lot of people do, even though they don't really see it that way. They're just hoping for a lucky break. Do you see yourself as being self-employed or becoming an entrepreneur? Let's talk about luck. Luck really doesn't exist. It's something that you make for yourself. If you're just relying on that lucky break, it's not going to happen. You have a greater chance of dying from a lightning strike than winning the lottery. And you've got a better chance of winning the lottery than getting lucky with an online business. So if that's your attitude, just stick with what you're doing. Self-employed. I've coached and I've been a business consultant to many different sizes of business, and I've seen a lot of self-employed people, and I'm telling you, you don't want to be self-employed. Self-employed is having a job without a boss. It's not going to give you freedom. It's going to give you more headaches. Most people that are self-employed work longer hours than they would do in a job for less money than they would have got in that job. And that is a fact. It's not the route to go down. You don't want to be self-employed. You've got to get out of that mindset. The solution that you need is to become an entrepreneur. And an entrepreneur is somebody who sees an opportunity and they grasp it, they embrace it, and they use it to take control of their life. And you must learn to do the same. You've got to do something today that your future self will thank you for. I think Richard Branson said, when you see a great opportunity, don't worry about not understanding how to do it. Just grab it and learn how to do it. And that that's the attitude of an entrepreneur. I use an example, and it's perhaps a little bit large scale, but if there was a jumbo jet in a field with a for sale notice on it, most people would look at that jumbo jet and they would say, I can't afford that, and what could I do with it anyway? But Richard Branson, in metaphorically, saw that and he said, you know, I can fill that with passengers. I can compete with the people that are already doing this because I can offer a better service in a better way and I can make a lot of money with it. He didn't say, oh, that's going to cost me X amount, I can't afford that. He saw what it could do for him and he launched Virgin Atlantic. And that is what an entrepreneur does. He doesn't look at the cost, he looks at what can that do for me? What can I gain from it? What benefit is there in that? What's in it for me? And that is how you've got to start looking at things if you want to change your life. One of the best known opportunities, and it's a surefire way to make money, is a McDonald's franchise. The cost's high. It's over $1 million. In fact, I think they're limiting access now. I think you can't buy just one franchise. I think you've got to buy 2 or 3 of them. So you're looking at $2 or $3 million, and you can't borrow all that money. You've got to have a lot of liquid capital to put in there. But it is a surefire way of making money. It works. It's something that anybody can do, and it's simple. All you've got to do is follow the instructions and you will make money, and McDonald's will guarantee that you make money. Now, making money isn't a secret formula. McDonald's have proved that, and it's been proven time and time again online. People that are in that lucky mindset are always looking for the secret code, the secret phrase, the magic system, whatever it is. And there isn't one. Making money just involves simple things done well. And that's like most things, whether it's becoming a great sportsman, a great businessman, good at your hobby, whatever it is. If you do the simple things really, really well, you become very effective. So why look at it online? Why not start up a business offline? Well, you can, but online has lower startup costs and the potential is massive. It's global, and there are forecasts to be 1 billion new internet users predicted in 2015. 1 billion new customers. That's on top of all the ones that are already there. And that is why an online business can be so powerful. But so many people come along and they say, okay, I want an online business, but I'm not prepared to pay for it. I want everything handed to me on a plate. Let's get real. I've got some things here, whether you're starting offline or online. If you're offline, you're going to need premises. If you're online, you're going to need a website. If you're offline, you're going to need stock. If you're online, you're still going to need some products. If you're online, you're going to need advertising. And if you're offline, you're going to need advertising. It's called traffic online. You're going to need to be trained. You're going to need to be mentored. You're going to need to have staff or a system or both. Whatever it is, you're going to have ongoing costs. You're going to have rent, utilities, wages. There are recurring costs online and offline. So be realistic. Offline, to start a business, you'd usually be looking at over $50,000. Online, you're probably looking realistically for a good, solid business that's going to start producing quickly, $5,000 or more. So get out of this, oh, I'm going to start it free, and you know, it doesn't happen. I know a lot of people that are making fortunes online. They didn't start free. Some of them went into massive debt to get where they have got to. So what is the ideal online business? Well, it's ideal if you have a global market. You don't want to be restricted into just being able to deal with the people in your town, your neighborhood, or even your country. You want to be able to access those billions of people globally. You don't want to be bothered with stock replacement. You know, if you have an offline business such as a car dealership, you sell a car, you make a profit on it, you take the cost of that car and you have to go out and buy another car to put it on the forecourt. With an online business, you can get round that. You can buy a license to sell a product. And once you've got that license, you can sell that product over and over and over and over again. That's like that's like having that car business and selling the car and somebody driving another one in free for you to sell again. You sell that one and another one just turns up free. You know, very powerful concept. You want something that ideally you can have digital delivery because you don't want to be bothered with shipping or holding stock, warehousing things. You want large commissions. It's very, very hard to get to a break even and a profit point if commissions are small. It's possible, but it's hard work. For example, if you're promoting a product and you make $10 on it, and I'm promoting a product and I make $1,000 on it, that means I can afford to spend $900 on advertising and still make $100 profit. But what can you afford to spend on advertising if you're only making $10? Who's going to win the advertising battle, you or me? It makes sense. You want large commissions wherever possible. You also want residual income. You want to be able to make a sale and that sale to bring in money consistently over a period of time, every week, every month, whatever it may be, every year perhaps. But you want residual income so that when you've made a sale, let's look at making $1,000 commission. Let's suppose you make $1,000 commission. Okay, that's great. You made $1,000 this month. You go out and you make $1,000 next month. And then you go out and you make another sale in the third month, you make $1,000. So you're making $1,000 a month, and every month you've got to go out and make that sale. Now, if that was residual commission, and you made $1,000 in month one, and then you went out and made $1,000 sale in month two, you'd then have $2,000 because you'd have $1,000 residual commission from month one, and the new sale of $1,000. And in month three, you go out and make another sale, and you'd have $3,000 coming in. And if in month four you took a holiday, you would still have $3,000 coming in because that's residual commission. But if you are just selling, and you take a break and you don't make a sale in month four, you don't even make your $1,000. Okay? So you need large commissions, you need residual income, and those large commissions usually come from what are classed as high ticket sales. You're not going to make $1,000 commission selling a $10 product. Okay? That makes sense. I hope it makes sense anyway. So that's what you need to be doing. Now, most people that come online, this is a 3-year route, and I know this because I've been online making money since 1998. I've surveyed and talked to hundreds, probably thousands of people, and the normal 3-year route is like this. It's a toss-up between failure and success, and it's weighted against you, unfortunately. What people do is they come online and they join different opportunities. They may only join 10, and they may only cost them $50 each, but that's $500. And usually, I'm telling you now that people join a lot more than 10, and they spend a lot more than $50 average on them. But let's just keep it simple. They'll buy different products and upsells, maybe as many as 50 at $50 each. That's $2,500 they spend. They buy solo ads and they buy traffic. They try different things. They purchase pay-per-click, pay-per-view advertising, but they don't really understand it. And $100 a month is very easily spent on advertising or traffic. So over 3 years, that's another 3,600, and I'm being very conservative. The total there would be 6,600 as a very conservative estimate over 3 years, and the results are failure in 90% of cases. In fact, when I've surveyed people that have been online trying to run a business for 3 years or more, have spent between $10,000 and $50,000 in that time and have not ever made a profit. Most of them don't have any monthly income coming in. Most of them have made a little bit of money here and there, but very, very little. It's a formula for failure, I'm sorry. Push button success. This is what the lucky element are looking for. Does it exist? I want to tell you, for over 25 years, I've been telling people that there is no push button system that works. I've been looking for one because I've always been troubled by the fact that so many people fail. But in March of 2014, I launched a hybrid program that actually did work for 100% of the members. Now, some of those members made thousands of dollars and some made a small profit. But the important thing was nobody lost out, and it was going from strength to strength until one of the components in this hybrid program couldn't stand the strain. It's a bit like running a TV and it has a transistor that's just not powerful enough and it can't cope, and so it blows up. So we had to take the program down and we had to go back to the drawing board. And now, some 6 months later, after a great deal of effort, planning, investment of time, cash, we are ready to launch Turnkey Cash Cow version 2. What is it? It's a 100% done for you program. It's designed to get you started as fast as, for example, taking a TV out of its box and plugging it in and running the setup on the television. I'm sure most of you have done that. You've bought a new TV, you've got it home, you've plugged it in, and a screen comes up saying, do this now, and you go through a few simple steps and it's there, and then it's working. Bang! Okay? That's what this system is designed to be like. Now, you're not in most cases going to make $1,000 a day or more from day one. Some people that are experienced might do, some people did with the last system. Okay? But it's not normal. Step one for you is going to be to cover ongoing costs, because I don't want you having to keep digging into your pocket time and time again every month, paying this, paying this, paying this, paying this, because that's what happens, and that's where you get empty wallets, you get disappointment, and people eventually have to give up because cash is all going out, not coming in. So that's step one. We've got to cover ongoing costs as quickly as possible. Okay? Now, step two is going to be to get you into profit. So that's going to mean that you're not only covering your ongoing costs, but you've got a surplus on top of that. I'm not talking about millions of dollars here. I'm not saying you're going to get rich overnight, but you're making a profit every month, and that will build, and it will mean that any investment that you made at the beginning, you will be able to recuperate. You'll be able to recover, better word. The third step is to build that residual income I talked about previously, so that even if you take a little bit of a break from your business, it continues to grow, it continues to produce income. You've got money coming in all the time to pay those bills that come in all the time. Once you've got that covered, you find that suddenly things take on a different light. You've got bills perhaps of $4,000 or $5,000 a month that you always have to pay. Once you've got $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month coming in on autopilot, whoa, you've suddenly got that freedom that we talked about to start with, and then you can look at the bigger picture. And that's what we'll be doing, because then we'll scale that up. We'll scale it up so that you go beyond that. And the objective is to get you to around $5,000 a month in 90 days and to 100,000 a year within 12 months. Okay? That is what the program is designed to do for you. Let me just interject here. If I offered you a new car like this one here, it's got a base price of 28,820. I was actually looking for something for 27,000, because I've offered a program that was worth 27,000, not this one, in the past, for just $5,000. Okay, so if I offered you this car and it was brand new and it was there, and I said, okay, you can have that. Come back to me today. I'll keep it just for 24 hours for you. Bring me $5,000 cash. Okay, bearing in mind that once you've bought it, it's going to depreciate rapidly. You're going to have running costs and you're going to need to cover repair costs. Would you buy it? Would you buy that car if I had it there and I said, it's yours for 5,000, get me that 5,000 cash within 24 hours? Now, I know for a fact that most of you would buy that car right away. Now, you'd go out, find somewhere, some way, somehow of getting that $5,000. If you didn't have it in the bank, you didn't have credit cards, you'd find somebody that could lend you that money. You'd say, oh look, I've got a deal here. You'd be ingenious in what you'd do. You'd go and find somebody that had the money and say, look, I know where I can buy a car that's worth 28,000 and I can get it for 5,000. If you let me have the 5,000, we'll buy that car, we can then sell it and I'll split the profits with you. Okay, you'd start to be creative, you'd start to do things. Okay, you would do what it needed to get that car. I know that for a fact. But what if I offered you a $27,000 value business for just $5,000? A business with guaranteed income, with guaranteed results, with unlimited potential, and with no ongoing out-of-pocket costs. I know for a fact that most of you would say, oh, well, you know, I'm not sure. I know because I've done it. I've offered people that very same offer. It's not available now, but I have made that offer to people. Some people who had that entrepreneur mindset said, yep, let me take that. Let me take that. I can see what that's going to do for me. But most people looked at that offer and they said, oh, it's going to cost me $5,000. With $5,000, I can pay my household bills. You know, I have to think about that. I'm really not sure about it. And most people let fear and doubt stand in their way of taking what was one of the best opportunities I have ever offered. Okay? So I just wanted to point that out, because that is what being an entrepreneur is about. I want to go back to this 3-year route. Is this what you're going to be doing? Because most people are. Most people are doing this, and they're ending up with the result at the bottom. Failure. At that point, some people totally give up. Some people carry on. I've known people go for 6, 7, 8 years down the same path. So, once again, your ideal online business. You want a global market. You want a license to be able to sell things over and over again. You want to be able to deliver digitally. You don't want the hassle of stock holding and shipping stuff. You want large commissions, residual income, and you're going to get that from high ticket sales. So how are you going to do it? I'm going to offer you a shortcut. It's a one-time payment. It's a high converting proven system. It is designed to be self-funding. It has built-in residual income. It has high ticket sales which are done for you. That's important, because to make high ticket sales, to make sales of $2, $3, $4, $5, $50,000, you won't normally do that from a website. There might be an exception that proves the rule, Most high ticket sales are done by personal contact. So the sales will be done for you. We provide quality traffic every month. Okay? So you're going to have traffic keep flowing in to your business every month. We've got massive training behind this. We're going to show you how to personally brand yourself, because people buy people. They're not interested in the system. They're not interested in what you tell them about it. They're interested in the fact that they can trust you, and you are going to be able to get them and deliver what they want. Okay? Why do you choose one shop over another shop when you're out shopping for things? One, because in your mind that is the brand you want for whatever reason. You like the proprietor, they've been good, they've got good customer service, whatever it may be. Okay, so who's this system good for? Well, it's great for newbies because it's going to stop that terrible, destructive 3-year syndrome. But it's also good for any marketers who are stuck below about 50,000 a month. If you're making over 50,000 a month, you probably don't need this, although a lot of marketers will say, a system like this I can sell easily and make a lot of money for because it's done for you. And we get a lot of people taking up our systems who are making very good money for that reason. It makes an easy sale. So what do you get? There's a 5-part formula. You get, first of all, paid for every lead added into your subscribers list. So if you've got an autoresponder and there's a lead goes into your autoresponder, building your list, you're going to get paid for it. And that's powerful. We're going to teach you all about attraction marketing in a practical way. How are you going to do it? And we're going to give you the mindset training as well to go with that. Because I'm telling you now that if your mindset is wrong, you will not be successful with your online business. You're going to end up either self-employed or looking for the lucky break. You've got to have the right mindset. You've got to have your vibrations in tune with everything, and you will start attracting the things that you want in life. It's very powerful, and it's very, very important, and it's overlooked by 90% of people online, and 90% of people online are failing because of it. Now, not only are you getting that training, but every training course you sell, you're going to get residual income of $155 a month from that sale, even if the sale is done for you. You're also going to get advanced marketing and branding training. Okay, and that also comes with residual income. That's $111 a month. I'm not going into that in great depth because it's there. You can use it or not as you choose. If you use it, you will accelerate your growth. If you don't use it, things are going to happen for you anyway. They're just going to take a little bit longer, but it's there. And every course that you sell or is sold for you, you're going to make $111 a month. In total, that's $266 a month for selling this system. Okay? 4 sales, $1,000 a month. 8 sales, $2,000 a month. Okay, if you made a sale every week for a year, just imagine what your residual income would be. Okay, the fourth thing is we got done for you high ticket sales, and the commissions for those start at about, well, almost exactly $449, and they go up, they rise to the possibly thousands of dollars, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, and those are sales that are completely 100% done for you. And we do that for you through the use of emails, webinars, coaching calls, telesales. We have all this in place to make those sales on your behalf. Do we make money from it? Yes, we do. Do you make money from it? Yes, you do. And that's what's important. You see, you're doing nothing and getting money for it. We're doing the work and we're getting some money for it as well. So it's there. Plus, we're going to show you how to build your own business automatically. If you want to expand on this, put in extra profit centers, extra uh, income streams, then we'll show you how to do that very, very simply, automatically, using this system. Okay? It's a very simple process. Perhaps you have a business that you're already promoting and that you love, but it's perhaps not doing as well as you hoped it would. Multi-level marketing is a good example of this. It takes a long time for most people to build a multi-level marketing business to a point where they can make any real money from it. I know because I've built some massive teams and most of them never made any money. But if you plug it into something like this, then you're not worried about the cash that's coming in from it. There's no hassle. You don't have to chase people. Then, when you're not chasing people, people say, well, why aren't you chasing me to sell this? And they start becoming attracted to you. And they start to join your business. And they start to get involved in that with you. And we're going to show you how to do that. So, just to recap, you get paid for every subscriber. You get $1 for every tier 1 traffic. Okay, we don't pay you for traffic from countries where there is no probability of making a sale. Okay, every country there's a possibility that you'll make a sale, but if you're dealing with people in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, English-speaking countries that are relatively prosperous, they're classed as tier 1 traffic. So you get paid $1 for every tier 1 traffic customer that you add to your list. And those are the people you want on your list. You don't want people from countries where they just don't have any money because they're never going to buy anything because they can't. And you're also going to receive $2 for every subscriber in your list who buys a $1 product. You say, how can you pay me $2 for a $1 product? It's very, very possible. A gentleman that I was talking to the end of November 2014, a gentleman by the name of Mike Dillard, you might have heard of him. He's written an amazing book and you should get his book. It's called Magnetic Sponsoring or something, Magnetic Marketing. Anyway, if you look him up, you'll get his book. It's on Amazon. But he recently ran a campaign where he was promoting a book written by somebody he knew, and the book cost about $30. And he said, everybody that buys this book through me, I will personally send you the money back for the book. And he did. So somebody bought the book through his link, and he sent them a check for $30 or whatever the exact amount was that they paid for the book. So they got a book free. The people that were selling the book, the owners of the book, if you like, they made a sale of the book, so they were happy. And they also were making upsells. They had back-end products that they could sell to people that had bought their book. And this is what Mike knew. And so he negotiated with them that they would pay him, in fact, $60 for every book he sold. 2 times the value of the book. So he was happy because he, despite giving $30 back, he still made $30. The people that got the book were happy, they got the book free. The people that sold the book were happy because they not only got a customer, which had cost them $30, but they knew that with their back-end sales, they would make more than that $30. So that's how that can happen. So you get $2 for every subscriber in your list that buys a $1 product. So you have the potential to make $3 for every person that subscribes to your autoresponder. The second part was this attraction. You see, it's very important to have the right mindset, to get the right vibrations going, and to develop attraction marketing, because it's a fact that you attract what you are, not what you want. So you have to become someone else if you want something that you've not got now. And you've got to make that change before you get what you want. That may sound confusing, but it's a fact. So we're going to teach you that. And as I say, that is a monthly subscription of $157. But every one you sell, you're paid a whopping commission of $155 a month. So you've got a license. You're buying that once a month, and you can sell it as many times a month as you want. And Brian Tracy said, "You are a living magnet. What you attract into your life is in harmony with your dominant thoughts." And we're going to teach you how to cultivate the right dominant thoughts to make sure that you attract what you want. Branding, I spoke about. It's the most important aspect of marketing, because once you are established as the expert, sales become automatic. Now, this course is a monthly subscription of $333, and that pays you $111 a month in commissions on your sales, even if they're done for you, and on the people that you introduce to the program, on the sales that they make, even if they're done for them. So it's very, very easy to get into a break-even and very easy to get into a profit situation with this program. 3, and it's free. 4, you're in profit. And on top of that, you get 100 quality leads every month from this program. So you would be paying for the quality of leads we're talking about. You would, if you could get 100, you can't normally buy that smaller quantity, but if you could buy 100 of this quality of leads, they'd cost you probably $125 to $175 a month anyway. So that's part 3 of this program. And part 4 is the high ticket sales, and it's the missing link in most marketers' strategy, because it requires personal contact and follows up. And to make a high ticket sale, it can take 30 days. You've got to bring the person round to the right way of thinking so that they understand what that product is going to do for them. And to do that, it's a skilled job. And that's why this is 100% done for you by an expert team. So you'll be getting 3 sources of commissions, and they'll all be building up to get you going. But finally, as I say, we're going to teach you how to monetize that list to promote your existing opportunities or hand-picked offers that we can show you to explode your revenue, to explode your income. I want to talk about leverage commissions, because this is very important. You want to be leveraging your time, your effort in every way possible. And what we have in our system is, if it fails 99% of the time with the quality leads, it means you're going to get 1 new member every month. And with 1 new member every month, that member will earn you $715 in month 1, and for every month after that they will earn you $266 a month. Okay, so that's just 1 sale a month out of 100 quality leads. That's a realistic figure. The average is something like between 1 and 3% for most people, but most people are selling $10, $20, $30, maybe a $50 commission. It's not getting profitable to buy the leads that we're talking about. If they're spending $150 and making a $50 or even a $100 commission, it's just not viable for them, and they say it's not working, and they quit and they go on to something else. Okay, we're going to provide you with these leads, just 1%, means you make one sale. One sale a month will earn you $100,000 plus annual income in just 9 months. Okay? You will be at the level of generating that annual income in just 9 months if we're 1% successful. Now, if you bought a franchise with that potential, it would certainly cost you over $500,000. I want to just very quickly show you how this works. I'm not going to go into these figures in detail because it's not important. It's like you've got a television set there, you know how to switch it on, you know how to change the channel. Why should I go to the back, take the back off and say, look, this transistor here does this transistor here does that, this wire goes there? Because it's not important. The important thing is it works. But what we have are the 3 programs. I told you we've got one that pays you $155 a month, one pays you $111 a month, one high ticket sales that you're going to make $449 on immediately, and you're going to get additional sales on top of that, but we're keeping it simple. You're going to get paid for leads. That's going to bring you in $30 a month if you just get 30 opt-ins out of 100, and I get a lot more than that. And if only a fraction of those buy, you're going to get another $30. So this is just from your leads. These are the bigger commissions. These are recurring. This is one time. And as you go through, you're going to get tier 2 commissions and sales passed up and all sorts of things that are going to happen. So what's going to happen is if you make one sale a month, and everybody in our system makes one sale a month. Now, things never work perfectly, and these are not guarantees. These are just projections on one sale a month for everybody. But if that happened, and it did happen perfectly, sometimes you'll get 3 sales in a month, sometimes you won't get any. That's just the way it works. But if it did work, one sale a month for everybody, month 1 you'd make $775, which is the equivalent of an annual income of $3,701. We're not multiplying that by 12, we're multiplying the recurring income by 12. Month 2, you'd be up to $6,500 annually. You'd make $1,000 that month. Month 3, you'd make almost $2,000, and you'd be up to $14,000 annual income. And so you can see how this keeps going up, largely because of this residual income, and also because of leveraging the commission structures that we have, until we get to month 9, which is where I said you would be making in excess of $100,000 a month. You would be making just over $100,000 a month if this all worked 1-1-1 perfectly. If you took 9956 and multiplied that, that's 119,000, but not all of the income is recurring. So we show you the actual residual figure. It's very possible, it's probable, but it's not guaranteed that you will get to $100,000 a month within 12 months using this program. So does it work? Well, let some of our members tell you, but before I go and cut to a few video testimonials, I think we've only got 4 or 5 of them, it lasts for 5 or 6 minutes perhaps. Let me tell you that you're not only going to get the cash from this, you're going to become part of this positive group of successful entrepreneurs. You're going to enjoy a fun life with them. These are people that aren't going to tell you can't do this and you can't do that and you're never going to do this, so give it up, it's all a scam. These are people that are going to say to you, come up and join us, we're going to help you. They're going to want to see you succeed. They're going to succeed along with you. You're going to probably go on our cruises with them where we have brainstorming, and to exotic locations where we have mastermind groups and this sort of thing. And you're going to enjoy a life so totally different and free that other people have never experienced. But listen to what a few of our members have to say. Okay, do you enjoy those testimonials? These are from ordinary people like you and me who are finding that this system is working for them and getting them where they want to go, helping them achieve those goals and dreams that seemed so out of reach before. So what you get is a complete 5-step system. You get paid for every every lead added into your subscribers list, and that is paid weekly so that you can keep reinvesting your money. You get the attraction, marketing and mindset training with recurring income of $155 a month. That is paid instantly you make a sale. You get advanced marketing and branding training plus high quality leads with recurring income of $111 a month, and that is paid instantly that you make a sale, or a sale is made for you. You get done for you high ticket sales with commission starting at $4.49, and they're going up to literally thousands of dollars, and we make those sales for you by using emails, webinars, coaching calls, a telesales team, everything that is needed to get those people moved along the path and to buying high ticket items which will produce you high commissions. And plus you're going to be able to build your own business automatically. Whatever business you're in love with, or any that you find that you join, or that we can help you find. Okay, now the plan is designed to self-finance from month 3, as commissions are very likely to exceed ongoing payments with just that 1% success. Okay, ongoing payments are $490 a month, $333 for the advanced marketing, and $157 here, $490. You're likely to be well beyond that in by month 3. So here we go again. You get paid for every lead, you get attraction marketing, you get advanced marketing and branding, you get done for you high ticket sales, plus build your lead. And the total cost for this, I'm not going to mess about with you. I'm not going to tell you, oh, it should be 10,000, but we're doing a special offer. It costs you $1,988.95, and that is made up by a $10.95 purchase, which gets you a tangible product, and it allows you to make those commissions on your leads, those $1 and $2 commissions. $157 for the mindset, and there are other benefits in there as well. We're going to host your websites and all sorts of things in there that we're going to do. You get the marketing, the advanced marketing training, personal branding, the whole bit for $333. There is an option for an extra $97 to get weekly coaching in there as well, but we're not looking at that at this moment in time. The high ticket sales program is a once only license, and that is $1,497. Okay, and then for your own programs, we don't charge you anything for that. It's your list. We'll teach you how to monetize it, so there's no cost there. So that's your total. It's $1988.95. And what I wanted to do was I wanted people to just put that in and be done with it. But what we have done after consultation is we've broken it down a little bit so that in month 1 you only pay $1491.95. Just makes it a little bit easier for some people. That's paying just $1,000 for this program here, number 4, and you will owe $497, which you'll pay in 30 days time in month 2. There will also be the recurring subscriptions here, $490. So month 2 payment would be $987, and then it will be $490 a month. And as I say, the plan is designed to get you into a profitable situation so that you're paying these ongoing fees out of your commissions, not out of your pocket. But what I have got for you if you're going to take action now, I've got some bonuses for you. These are going to be taken away at any time. Ideally, as soon as we get this website properly set up, these will only be available to you for 24 hours. We don't have the timers on yet, but we are going to be manually checking on these things. Month 2, I'm going to give you a rebate of $490. So even though in month 2 you will pay your $490 subscription, I'm going to give you that money back. Okay, that is going to go into your account. So you pay it out, but you're going to get it back. So your month 2 is down to just your $497, second part of the payment for part 4 of the program. I'm going to give you Marketing with the Masters DVD. This I've seen selling at much over $67. I used to sell it at $67. And this is what happened when 13 of the top internet marketers at the time were invited to come to a meeting. They weren't sure exactly what was going on. When they got there, they were said, okay, we're taking everything away from you. You've no list, you've no money, you've no contacts. What you've got to do is make $30,000 in 30 days between you. And they showed exactly what they did to achieve this and more. And that's in this DVD. So amazing product. Traffic Uncut DVD will show you how to generate an unstoppable flood of cash in hand buyers. And that is something that I value at $297, although if you go to the Traffic Uncut website, it will cost you almost $700, but you get a membership of the site as well for that. So that is an amazing product. I'm going to give you an upgraded membership in part 3 to the VIP club. As I said, there is an option for that. It's $97 a month, and that is for personal coaching every week. This is done through webinars where you can put your hand up, get personal questions answered. You can share screens. You can have things critiqued. We can make sure that everything you're doing is going to work for you. We can run through your advertising campaigns, tweak them to get them running better, the whole bit, and that is going to be included. So just for 12 months that would work out at $1,164. So you've got total bonuses there of over $2,000 for something that you're paying less than $2,000 for. Plus, because I hear you, what if I don't make enough sales to cover my monthly fees? Okay, I hear you saying that. It's not an entrepreneur attitude. The question you should be asking is, what if I don't do this? How can I ever reach my goals? But I'm going to cover that only negative for you. I'm going to give you my cast iron guarantee. As long as you take action today and lock in your spot today, if you do not have enough in commissions to cover your monthly fees from month 3, remember I'm giving you month 2 back anyway, from month 3 onwards I will personally top up your earnings from my own pocket to $490 for any month where there's a shortfall. Okay, this is only for action takers, and my guarantee is going to reduce by $100 a month for each day you delay. So if you take action today, I'm going to guarantee you $490 in commission from month 3. If you take action tomorrow, I'm only going to guarantee you $390. If you take action the day after that, it's only going to be $290, and in 5 days that's all going to be gone completely. Okay, take action today. You'll get that guarantee. You will never ever have to put your hand in your pocket again for any marketing costs. A guarantee is only as good as the person behind it. Now, I haven't got any testimonials about the guarantee for this program because I've never had to make a payment on the Turnkey Cash Cow 2. But I did make payments on the Turnkey Cash Cow 1. And these are just some testimonials. There's one here from a guy called Nigel Taylor. There are two here. I've not put them all up because it's too many. You can pause the video and you can read these at your leisure. This one's from James Van Landingham in Florida. We've got David Schroeder in Los Angeles, and we've got Frank Manley. Not sure where he is. I think he's in Alabama somewhere, Frank. But these are just to show you that I'm a man of my word and I stand behind what I say. My guarantee is there. It's cast iron. It's there to make sure that you cannot lose with this program. So you've no excuses. You now have the certain, no risk path to making over $100,000 a year within the next 12 months. It's not guaranteed. It's a business. It will depend on things that we have no control over. But it does mean that with my guarantee, you're never going to have to put your hand in your pocket again. Everything is going to come out of your commissions or my pocket. Okay? The probability is that if you're just working this system very, very part-time, you will make over $100,000 a year. If you are letting the system do everything for you, it's still possible to make $100,000 a year, but it may take a little bit longer. Okay? So don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Just click the button below now to get started right away. Lock in those benefits, lock in the guarantee, lock in the bonuses, lock in your position, and you are into something big, and your next year is going to be massive for you. It's going to change the life of not only you, but all your loved ones. God bless you. Just take action. Do it now.